Hi, what's up? In today's episode, I'm going to be showing you how to make breakfast taco, and it's going to be a hit once you try out the recipe. So thank you so much for clicking on this video because you will learn how to make this amazing recipe. If you're new here, I'm Scovia, and I love showing you easy and amazing recipes like this one, which are absolutely delicious. So not every other day you eat bread. Today we are going to be making tacos. So over here I have my ingredients for my taco. I have flour, baking powder, oil, water, and salt. That is what we are going to be using for tacos. And over here I have the ingredients for my filling for the tacos. Yeah, so I'm going to start off by adding baking powder to my flour, and you'll find all the ingredients listed in the description box down below. Then I'm going to add salt. Then I'm going to use a whisk and whisk together all the dry ingredients to combine. Once combined, I'm going to add water. Then I'm going to mix in with my spatula. Once the flour is mixed with the water, I'm going to go in with my hands. So this is a very simple recipe. All you have to do is make sure that the water is warm, lukewarm. Then I'm going to knead until my dough is smooth. So I've been kneading my dough for around 5 minutes, and you can see it's nice and smooth. So to my dough, I'm going to add a little bit of oil. Then I'm going to fold in my dough as I knead. So this is how my dough is looking, and as you can see, it's nice and stretchy. So I'm going to transfer this to my working surface. Then I'm going to knead for another 1 minute. Once everything is nice and smooth, I'm going to form a rod, just a little bit. As you can see, as I move my hand, the dough is getting longer and longer. Make sure that the dough is even, just like that. And then I'm going to cut my dough into even chunks. The last one. And then I'm going to shape my dough into circles, and the last one. Then I'm going to dust my working surface, and at this point I'm going to pick a pan, and on medium heat I'm going to let my pan get hot as I shape my tacos. So you be gentle with the rolling. So you keep pushing on all sides, just like I'm showing you. Then I'm going to place in my pan. Make another one. As you can see, my dough is forming a bubble, so I'm going to flip and let the other side cook. So this is how it's looking. I'm going to place the dough in a kitchen towel so that it doesn't dry off, and then I'm going to place my next one. I'm done making my taco shells and it's been around 5 minutes. So that was quick. So I've made around 12 taco shells and yeah, they look awesome. Don't worry, I'm used to handling hot things, hot stuff. So this is the last one. Also, don't forget to place your taco shells in a kitchen towel so that they can absorb the moisture. You don't want your taco shells to be dry, so you keep them in a kitchen towel. Yeah. Let me clear my table and then I'll show you how to make the filling. For my filling, I'm going to be making breakfast potatoes, bacon, scrambled egg together with spinach, and it's going to be very delicious. And also I have several other breakfast potatoes recipes. You can check in the description box below or up here. Yes, and you will be amazed how good and delicious these recipes are. Also follow me on Instagram because I have amazing content and recipes and you will surely enjoy. So you'll find the link over here. So I'll move over to the stove top, and on medium heat I'm going to add a little bit of cooking oil because I'm making my bacon. You know, bacon has fat. And then my hands are clean. I'm going to place my bacon in. Then I'm going to wait for my bacon to crispen up a little bit, or you can make your own preference. As you can see, the edges are crispening up. You can see that nice golden brown color. So I'm going to wait for another 1 minute. Adding bacon to this recipe is going to make it even more yummier because you know bacon is amazing. Wow. So as my bacon cooks, I have potatoes. These are 3 large potatoes. I'm going to add in garlic powder, oregano, paprika, and black pepper. Then I'm going to add in salt to taste, a little bit of cooking oil. Then I'm going to check on my bacon. It smells amazing and it's ready. So I'm going to place this in a kitchen towel to drain excess oil. Yum. Then I'll come back to my potatoes and give them a mix. Make sure all the potatoes are coated with the spices. I love adding oregano to my potatoes, breakfast potatoes, because it is usually so good. Once everything is combined, I'm going to add my potatoes in the same pan that I used to fry my bacon. Then I'm going to let my potatoes cook until crispy. So also I'm frying my potatoes in the bacon grease that remained when frying my bacon. So that is going to add even more flavor. The thing about breakfast potatoes is just to season them well with salt and spices, and it's going to be very delicious. So salt is very important. Because my potatoes are almost crispening up, I'm going to add in my bacon, which I've sliced. Then I'm going to give this a stir. At this point, I'm salivating because there's nothing as good as breakfast potatoes with bacon. Then I'm going to let this cook for about 1 minute. Then I'm going to move over to my eggs. I have a bowl over here. I'm going to crack in my five eggs. Then I'm going to add in salt. Nice generous amount of salt. Black pepper. I love black pepper in my eggs. And then I'm going to use a fork and mix together the black pepper, salt until well combined. Once combined, I'm going to pick another pan for my eggs. I'm going to move this over to my small burner, and then I'm going to place my other pan on my big burner. And then on medium heat, I'm going to add oil. Add a knob of butter. And then as my butter melts, I'm going to spread the butter in the pan. And once you start to see the butter bubbling or sizzling, I'm going to add in my eggs. As my egg cooks, I'm going to bring in the sides. So at this point, I'm going to lift up my pan so that my egg doesn't overcook, and it's cooking with the flames. It's cooking from the heat of the pan. Then I'm going to stir in as it cooks, and at this point you can cook to your own preference. My scrambled eggs are almost ready, and my bacon and breakfast potatoes are ready. So I'm going to place this on a plate. Then I'm going to add in a little bit of butter, and then I'm going to toss in my spinach. Then I'm going to add in some salt, black pepper. Cook until wilted. So cooking spinach usually takes about a minute. I'm using baby spinach. You can also use the regular one if you don't have the baby spinach, and it's ready. So I'm going to turn off the heat and transfer the spinach in a plate. Now it's time to assemble my taco. So to assemble my taco, I'm going to, first of all, look how good my taco is. So I'm going to first of all move over to the stove top, and in my smallest burner I'm going to place my taco. What I'm doing, I'm just trying to add a little bit of char to the taco so that it can look amazing. You can skip this part if you don't like it. So I'll keep turning so that my taco doesn't burn. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. Then I'm going to start off by adding some of my breakfast potatoes in the taco. You can see the bits of bacon and the potatoes. Then I'm going to add in my egg. And a little bit of spinach. Then I'm going to add some tomato sauce and a little bit of zing from my mustard. And then I'm going to give this a try. It looks so good. I love the texture of my taco. So good. The crunch from my breakfast potatoes and the bacon. So good. And the buttery spinach. Oh my god, the bacon and breakfast potatoes are amazing, and the spinach is so buttery, and egg is cooked to perfection. So I hope you try out this amazing recipe at home and try and make for yourself these breakfast tacos, and you will surely enjoy them either for brunch or for breakfast. So also, if you enjoyed watching my video, don't forget to give my video a thumbs up and comment in the comment section what you think about my breakfast tacos. So catch you on my next one. Bye. What's up? Today I'm going to bring you along as I make my breakfast. I am going to be making blueberry pancakes, and they are going to be very delicious. These pancakes are soft, moist, and very fluffy, so stay tuned until the end of the video. And if you like watching my videos, don't forget to give my videos a like. And also, if you haven't subscribed, subscribe. Let's grow together. Yeah, so this is going to be a very simple recipe. So over here I have a couple of ingredients, and you'll find the ingredients listed in the description box down below, together with some of my other videos that I've been doing. I've been doing a couple of pancake videos, so you can check them out. And don't forget to like. Without further ado, let's get started. And to my bowl I'm going to add flour. Then these are the dry ingredients, and then I'm going to add sugar. Then I'm going to add baking powder, baking soda, and half a teaspoon of salt. So I've said you find all the ingredients listed in the description box down below. Whisking the dry ingredients is going to make the butter very light and fluffy. And to my dry ingredients I'm going to add milk. You can use milk or buttermilk. Then I'll add 1 teaspoon of vanilla essence. You can never go wrong when adding vanilla. And 2 tablespoons of cooking oil. Lastly, my egg. Then I'm going to whisk all my ingredients together. Scrape the sides of the bowl. Make sure all the flour is combined with the wet ingredients. This is how my butter is looking. So once all the ingredients are combined, don't overmix the batter. So I'll move over to the stove top and on medium heat. Make sure it is medium because you don't want to burn your pancakes. I'm not going to add blueberry at this point because I don't want to squish them with my whisk. I'm going to add them in the pan. So I'm going to use half a cup to scoop out the butter into the pan because I want a large pancake, not a small one. You can also use a quarter cup or a third cup, and it will give you a smaller pancake if you're making it for the kids. Yeah. So to my pan, I'm going to use my cooking spray and spray a little bit of oil. Then I'm going to scoop out the butter and add the butter in my pan. So remember, we are using medium flame. You want your pancakes to be golden brown, not black. So immediately I add my butter, I'm going to add in my blueberries. Once you notice bubbles on top of your pancake, it's time to flip. Wow, look at that, very nice. So I'm going to give the other side about 30 seconds, and then our pancakes is ready. My pancake is ready, so I'm going to transfer this to a plate. Then I'm going to add some more oil and butter. And immediately add blueberries. I added my blueberries on top of my pancake because I didn't want my butter to be purplish because of the color of the blueberries. And they are looking amazing, and I love how they are turning out soft, and I know they're going to be very delicious. So I'm going to give this 30 seconds, and then I'm going to do the rest. Making blueberries in the morning is usually so good because the pancakes are fresh and hot. So I have a couple of, okay, this recipe is for about 2 people. And it's very nice. So you can make this recipe on Sunday during brunch. Be a little bit extra for your family. So you'll find the blueberries at our Western supermarket, and the results are going to be very delicious. Trust me. My blueberry pancakes are ready, and if you're used to eating bread each morning, try out this recipe and you will enjoy each and every bite. So if you enjoyed watching my video, don't forget to like, comment, share, and tell me in the comment section what you think about these amazing blueberry pancakes. Catch you on my next one. Bye. Today's recipe, I'm going to be showing you how to make mahamri, and it's a very easy and delicious recipe. I hope you stay tuned until the end of the video and learn how to make this amazing and delicious mahamri. If you're new here, I'm Scovia, and welcome to Infoods Specials, where the recipes are always simple and amazing. So I'm going to start off with a cup of lukewarm water. To this, I'm going to add yeast and sugar. And because my mahamri are for breakfast, I added half a cup of sugar because I want them to be a little bit sweet, not too sweet. Yeah. So I'm going to stir in. Then I'm going to wait for a couple of minutes so that my yeast can bloom. After a couple of minutes, my yeast is ready. So I'm going to add my flour in my big bowl. Then I'm going to make a well in the center of the bowl. Then add my wet ingredients. Then I'm going to use my wooden spatula and mix in the flour and the wet ingredients. Make sure I scrape the sides of the bowl so that everything can be combined. Once combined, I'm going to go in with my hands. So I'm going to sprinkle in a little bit of flour, then knead. So this is a very quick recipe and with minimal effort and also minimal ingredients. You make sure that everything is combined. So I'm done making my dough. I'm going to add in a little bit of oil, about a tablespoon of oil. And then I'm going to spread the oil around the dough. And then I'm going to make sure that every part of the dough is oiled. And then I'm going to form a ball in the center of my bowl. And then I'm going to use a kitchen towel, cover this, and let it double up in size for about 1 hour, 30 to 1 hour. It depends on where you're placing the dough. So if you place it in a warm area, it will rise very fast. If you place it in a cold area, it won't rise very fast. So you can keep it in your oven if you had already used your oven, or if it is hot, like now it is very hot, it will just double up in size in a matter of minutes. So my dough is ready. I'm going to give it a little kneading just to release excess air. Then I'm going to transfer this to my countertop. This is just to release the excess air in the dough. Then I'm going to roll it out just like this, cut into medium size. Like that. Very nice. This is for breakfast actually. So it's going to be a very simple process. Then I'll work on one, and at this point I'm going to switch on my gas. Here I have my frying pan which I've added oil. So I'm going to wait for the oil to get hot as I make my mahamris, as I cut out my mahamris. I'm going to use my rolling pin and roll out the dough into a circle. It doesn't have to be circle, but anyway, you have to make it into a circle and then cut out your mahamri. Just like that. And then we are going to cut out the mahamri. So I'm going to use my pizza cutter, cut into half and then into quarter. Once I'm done cutting out my dough, I'll check if my oil is hot by inserting a skewer. If I notice small bubbles, my oil is hot. If you notice a lot of fierce bubbles, your oil is super hot, so it's going to burn your whatever you're making, if you're making mahamri or something else. So you carefully place your mahamri so that you don't burn your fingers. Then separate the mahamris using your skimmer. Then let them fry. Flip. Then I'll place them in my baking tin, which I've lined with kitchen towel so that they can drain excess oil. Flip so that they can cook the other side, and as you can see, they are looking gorgeous. And place them in a kitchen towel. Add some more. A good trick to make good mahamris: don't overcrowd your pan, because they need to rise, and if they are overcrowded, some of them won't rise. Yeah. So I'll continue doing the rest, and as you can see, it's a very simple process. Very simple. You can also make the dough in the evening and then make your mahamris fresh in the morning. So this is a very simple recipe with minimal ingredients. Actually, I've used 3 ingredients to make my mahamri, and they are good. They are soft, they are aloe, and you'll enjoy them with your tea or coffee. So thank you so much for watching, and catch you on my next episode. And don't forget to give my video a thumbs up. Bye.